It took exactly 21 minutes to get 6.5 gallons from 84 degrees up to boiling. 2 ounces of Magnum for 60 minutes. As you can see, it's still boiling here. I got about 2 minutes left on this boil, and then I'm going to put it in my no-chill container, which is back here. And I'm going to add my 1 ounce of Cascades inside of the no-chill container, and I'm going to let it sit as it cools down. First, I need to unplug it, my heat stick. While I know the sucking method isn't the most sanitary way to do this, I figured it's so hot that we should be fine. Alright, everything is in the no-chill container. Now I'm going to throw in my hops. These are the 1.5 ounces of Cascades. And then we're going to put the lid on. Just in case you're wondering, this container is extremely hot, so make sure you have your gloves on. Now I thought of something at the last minute. Since there's a ton of headspace in this, and I don't want to crush the container because once it cools down in that position, it's probably going to end up staying that way, and I don't want that because it's going to reduce the volume. So what I'm going to do, instead of crushing out all of the oxygen, is I'm going to use my CO2 tank for my kegerator here, and I'm going to fill all this headspace with CO2. And be careful because it is hot. So hopefully this thing's got a nice blanket of CO2 on top of it and is not going to oxidize before I can put it into a carboy and pitch the yeast and everything. So now that's your alternative to crushing the container to get all of the oxygen out. Just spray some CO2 in there and you should be good. Now be aware that as this thing is hot here, that it's going to start bulging up until it starts cooling down. So you might have to release the pressure a little bit, because just from the garage into here, the thing swelled up like a big old beach ball. Alright, I found that instead of trying to carry this, not a viable option for carrying this container. However, I got myself a laundry basket. Use your laundry basket, pick it right up. You don't have to touch it because it's scalding hot, and it's a whole lot safer. So I put it in the bathtub for safekeeping, and I'm going to turn the water on and see if I can cool this thing down any faster.